Hello everybody, welcome to my math channel. I hope you are all okay. And today we are going to explain a new lesson, chapter 9, lesson number 1, area of parallelograms. As you can see, area of a parallelogram, in words, the area A of a parallelogram is the product of its base B and its height h. What is the base and what is the height? This is the base, as you can see. This is the height. So if we know the base length and we know the height length, we just multiply them. A equals BH. A equals BH. Remember this rule very well. So if we know that the B, for example, is 10 centimeters and the H is 7, so it will be 10 multiplied by 7 means 70, and so on. What is very important and you need to put in mind that the base and the height must be perpendicular on each other. Perpendicular means they form a measure of angle 90. So you can take this one as a base and this one as a height because it's perpendicular to it. You cannot take this one as a height because it's an oblique line. You cannot take this one also as a height because it's an oblique line. You must take this one because it's perpendicular to the base. For example, find the area of the parallelogram. This is the parallelogram, as you can see. We can choose this one as a base and we can choose this one as a height because this height is perpendicular to this base. Now, we need the length of the base. So let's count how many line segments. We don't count the dots, we count the line segments. Means this is 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the base is 6. Now let's count the height. How many squares, how many segments, how many blocks. So this is 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the height is 8. Now simply apply the rule. The rule says area, A for area equals base, B for base, times height. So it's 6 times 8 because the base length is 6 units and the height is 8 units. So 6 multiplied by 8, which is 48. 48 units squared. Moving on. Let's solve Garrett A and B. I need to find the area of this parallelogram. Let's discover the length of the base. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can say that area equals BH, means base times the height. So as we counted, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the base is 6, multiplied by the height. Let's count 1, 2, 3, multiplied by 3 equals 18. 18 what? 18 unit squared. Now for problem B, we need to find also the base and the height. Let me erase this one. Okay, now we need to find the area of this parallelogram. So this is the base. The base represents, as you can see, 4 meters. Forget about this line because this is an oblique line. We need the perpendicular line, which is 16. So the base is 4 and the height is 16. No matter if it's outside the parallelogram or inside the parallelogram, what it matters that it is perpendicular. Perpendicular means forming an angle of measure 90. So we take the 4 and the 16 and follow the same rule. Area equals BH means area equals the base is 4 meters multiplied by the height is 16. So we don't take this one because this is an oblique line. We take the perpendicular line to the base. And you know that 4 multiplied by 16 is 64, is mentioned here meter, so you say meter squared. Moving on. Here you are given the area is given already as 45 and the base is 9 and we need the height. Someone can find it mentally, is okay. What number multiplied by 9 will give you 45? Of course it is 5. If you want to solve and show your work, because sometimes in the quiz or in the exam asks you to solve and show your work. So write down the rule, area equals base times height. Then replace the A, which is the area, it's known as 45, put here the 45. The base is known as 9, put here 9. Then dot h is the unknown. So as if it's multiplication equation. So divide by 9 for both sides. This will give you h equals 5, means the height is 5 inches. Now let's try to do the same for C and D. Anybody has found the missing dimension here in problem C? Yes, excellent. It's 8, mashallah. Let me show you how it will be 8. So in problem C, we have, let's list the rule. Area equals BH. The area is known as you can see, 48. So you put here 48. Put down the equal sign. The base is unknown. So leave it as B. Multiplied by, the height is known as 6. Now let's really divide because this is a multiplication equation. I will divide here by 6. I will divide here by 6. So that 6 got cancelled. I can cancel the 6 now with the 6. So 48 divided by 6 will give you 8. Equal sign. And B remains. 8 equals B means B equals 8. 8 what? This was meter, so the same unit meter. Now, anybody has reached the solution for this one? You can find it mentally, by the way. The area is 96, so this is the height. So 8 times what? 8 times what will give you 96? Of course, 8 times 12. Now, let's solve. If you want to solve like a problem like equation, what will we do? We are saying that A for area equals BH, base times height. The area is known as 96 equals the base. The base is unknown, this one or this one, they are the same. You can take this one because it's perpendicular. This is the base, is unknown. So write here B. You want to write it X is okay, X. But it's preferable to be the same letter B. Now multiplied by the height, which is 8. So what we are going to do? Excellent. We will divide by 8. Divide by 8 for both sides. Dividing by 8 will cancel this 8 with this 8. So Who can divide? 96 divided by 8 will give you what? Yes, excellent. Will give 12. So 12 equals B, means the base also B equals 12. 12 what? Yes, 12 yards. Now, moving on. Here is the the guided practice. Let's solve the guided practice together. The first problem, here we have a parallelogram and we need to find the area of the parallelogram. Let's check the base and the height. Who knows what is the length of the base? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The base is 6. And the height is 2. So 6 by 2 is 12. Or you can write as A equals BH equals 6 multiplied by 2, which is 12. 12 what? Yes, 12 unit squared. Now about problem 2. Problem 2, it's a parallelogram, as you can see, with the base is 10 and the height is 5. So simply you are going to say area equals BH equals the base is 10 multiplied by the height is 5. This is gonna be 50. But 50 what? Yes, excellent. 50 feet squared. Now this is a parallelogram. We are giving you three numbers, 3 dimensions to check who can choose the right dimensions. Of course, this is the height because it's a perpendicular. And perpendicular to what? Is it perpendicular to the 8 or the 11? Yes, we will choose the 7 and the 11 because they are perpendicular to each other. As we can see, this is the base, is 11, and the height is 7. So also the same rule, A equals BH. So it's the base is 11 multiplied by the height is 7. 11 by 7, it is 77. What is the unit? Yes, it is meter squared. Now, problem 4. Find the height of a parallelogram. We need the height. Pay attention, we need the height. So you are given the area. Its area is 700 square centimeters. And the base, B, you know that the base is B, is 35. And we need the H. Okay, write down the rule. We will form an equation now. A equals BH. Excellent. What is A? The area? Yes, it is 700. So 700 equals B is 35 times the H is unknown. Now what should we do? Yes, I can hear someone saying we will divide by 35. Yes, sure, we will divide because this is a multiplication equation. Now if you divide, so 700 divided by 35 will give you what? Yes, excellent, will give 20. So the H, the height equals 20. 20 what? Centimeters. Now let's discuss problem 5 together. Problem 5. The size of the parallelogram, the size of the parallelogram piece in a set of tangrams is shown at the right. Means you are given the dimensions. The base is 2.6 this side is 6 and the height is 5.1. So we ignore the 6. No need for this 6. It will not help us finding the area because we need the base and the height, and they must be perpendicular to each other. So we choose the 2.5 as base, 2.6, and 5.1 as the height. Now find the area, write down the rule. A equals BH equals, the base is 2.6 multiplied by the height, which is 5.1. Of course, you can do this multiplication and you will have your final answer as 13.26. 13.26 centimeter squared. By this we come to the end of our episode for today. Don't forget to try to practice and solve some problems to make sure that you understand the lesson very well. Until we meet again, goodbye.